الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء المرسلين محمد وأهل بيت الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين سيما الإمام المنتظر الحجة الثاني عشر روحي وأرواح العالمين لتراب مقدمه الفداء أما بعد فقد قال الله سبحانه وتعالى في كتابه المجيد والفرقان الحميد بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ربي زدني علما صدق الله العلي العظيم اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Can everyone hear me?
Waalaikum assalam. Yes, we can hear you.
Right, okay.
Yes, we can hear you.
Now, first, because of the long vacation, I want to quickly revise and then, inshallah, start book 2. Now, first of all, some of the basic things I need to revise so that I can start book 2 is that the verbs itself. Now, in the Arabic language, as I've mentioned before, that for a 3-letter verb, there are 6 patterns. For a 3-letter verb, there are 6 patterns. And the first pattern we did was kataba. Now, I would like Sister Asma Raza. Assalamu alaikum. Can you come on the mic?
Assalamu alaikum, sir. I'm not ready to do it because I'm driving right now.
That's fine. That's fine. That's not an issue at all.
Yeah.
Then can I ask Sister Nargis Darsi? Come on the mic. Sister Nargis.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. Sister Nargis, can you kindly go through the past tense kataba, he wrote, please?
Okay, so you just want me to read the way it is?
Yes, it is. Yes, and just translate as well.
Yeah. Huwa kataba, he wrote.
Correct?
Huma kataba, they both wrote.
Correct.
Whom, they all wrote. Okay. Hiya kataba, she wrote.
No, hiya katabat.
Hiya katabat. Sorry, there are 4 of them. Okay, 4. Huma, they both wrote. Yeah, katabta.
No.
They both wrote.
No.
Female.
Huma katabata. Katabata.
Okay. Huma katabata.
Correct.
They both female wrote.
Correct.
Hunna katabna. They wrote.
Correct. Then anta.
Anta you.
Yep.
You katabta. You wrote.
Correct.
Antuma katabtuma. You both wrote.
Correct.
Antum katabtum. You all wrote. Anti, that's a female now.
Correct.
Anti katabti. You female wrote. Antuma katabtuma. You both wrote. Antunna katabtunna.
Correct.
You all female wrote.
Correct.
Ana katabtu. I wrote.
Correct.
Nahnu katabna. We wrote. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, Sister Shanazadi, assalamu alaikum. Can you go on the mic, sister?
Walaikum assalam. How are you?
Alhamdulillah. Now, can you kindly go through the present tense? So you will see all of kataba, all 3 of them come with a fatah. Now, I want to do something else as well. Before I move on to present tense, I'm going to do this as well. Now, as you can see, we have ma'loom and majhul. Now, majhul is one pattern. All verbs which have 3 letters will be constructed on the pattern of kutiba. Like kutiba alaykum as-siyam kama kutiba ala alladhina. Kutiba. So the difference between ma'loom and majhul is that in English, you can write this down if you want to. When we say Muhammad wrote a letter. Now, when we say Muhammad wrote a letter, who performed the action of writing?
Muhammad,
Exactly. And what did he write?
he wrote a letter.
Correct. Now, kataba is a verb. Muhammad is the doer. Risalatan is the object,
Object, yeah.
which is called a maf'ul. In Arabic, the object is called maf'ul. Now, this is called ma'lum, fi'l madi ma'lum, where so ma'lum means, or the definition of fi'l madi ma'lum means that verb in which the person who has performed the action is known. Fi'l madi ma'lum, where the person who has performed the action is known. So in Arabic, do you want me to write the Arabic in the chat box? Do you want me to write the Arabic so that everyone has the correct spellings? I'll write this down for you. Give me 2 seconds. Just 1 second. I'll move Bob and Kataba Muhammadun Risa.
Muhammad.
So I wrote it in the chat box. So you got the Arabic. Kataba Muhammadun Risalatan. Kataba Muhammadun Risalatan. Muhammad wrote a letter. Now this is fi'l madi ma'lum. Now where the doer of the action is known. He wrote the letter. Now then we have fi'l madi majhul. Fi'l madi majhul is when the doer of the action is not known. So if we say, for example, and I'll give you another example as well. Daraba Aliyun Zaidan. Daraba Aliyun Zaidan. Who hit who?
Daraba Aliyun Zaidun.
Yeah.
Ali killed Zaid.
Not killed, hit.
Oh, sorry. Ali
Ali
hit
hit
Zaid.
Zaid. Ali hit Zaid.
Yeah.
Now, Daraba Aliyun Zaidan. Now, in both of these verbs, you have a doer and a object. Fi'il, fa'il, and maf'ul. Fi'il, this is normally a construction of a sentence. You have fi'il, fa'il, and
Maf'ul.
maf'ul. I'm writing the Arabic so that you have the correct spellings as well. Fi'il,
Yeah.
fa'il, and maf'ul. This is normally the layout of a sentence in the Arabic language. Fi'il, a verb. Fa'il, a doer. Maf'ul, the object. Now, majhul is that verb where the doer of the action is not known. For example, when we say Zaid has been hit. Zaid has been hit.
By who?
By who exactly? By who? The name Ali has not been mentioned.
Yeah.
That is called majhul. And the pattern is all verbs which have 3 letters, the pattern is fu'ila. Is that clear for everyone? Fu'ila is the pattern. Kutiba. Kataba to kutiba.
Yeah.
Is that clear?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now I want you to go through. Now, if I was going to make a sentence with kutiba, I would just say kutiba. Let me write the Arabic. Kutiba
Kutiba Muhammad Risalatan.
No, just kutiba Zaidun.
Oh, Kutiba Zaidan.
Yeah, there's no name need to mention who actually performing the action.
Zaidan.
Kutiba Zaidun. So kutiba Zaid has been hit.
Yeah,
So,
Zaid.
so normally the way so kutiba, who hit Zaid? Ali hit Zaid.
Kutiba is wrote, right?
Sorry, yeah, sorry, my mistake. Kutiba, no, change it. My mistake. Change it to dhuriba, not kutiba, dhuriba. Thank you. Who was that? I didn't recognize the voice. Elia, was it yourself?
Yeah.
Yeah, dhuriba. Should be dhuriba Zaidun, not kutiba, dhuriba Zaidun. Zaid has been hit. So dhuriba Zaid has been hit. Dhuriba Zaidun. So we do not mention the name Ali. That is called majhul. Dhuriba Zaidun. Okay.
Dhuriba Zaidan, yeah.
Now, can you read the 14 forms of the past of kutiba now, please?
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Rabbi Zidnillah. Kutiba. It has been written. Kutiba. They both are written. And,
Translation. I'm not worried about the translation. For majhul, I'm not worried. The ma'lum, I need the translation. For the majhul, I don't need the translation. Bismillah.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Kutiba. Kutiba. Kutibu. Kutibat. Kutibata. Kutibna. Kutibta. Kutibtuma. Kutibtum. Kutibti. Kutibtuma. Kutibtunna. Kutibtu. Kutibna.
Excellent. If I give you the dhuriba, how would you do that?
Doriba.
Yes.
Doriba. Doriba. Doribu. Doribtu.
No, dhuribat.
Doribat. Doribatta. Doribatna.
Dhuribata. Dhuribata. I'll show you on the screen so that it's easier for you now.
Yeah.
Dhuribata.
Doribata. Doribatna.
Dhuribna.
I couldn't. Okay.
Yeah, dhuribna.
Zuribna. Zuribta. Zuribta. Zuribtuma.
Yep.
Zuribtum. Zuribti. Zuribtuma. Zuribtunna. Zuribtu. Zuribna.
Excellent. Is that clear for you now?
Yeah.
Thank you. Next person I'm going to ask Sister Batul Askar.
Jazakallah.
You're welcome. Sister
Sheikh,
Batul,
can I ask one thing before that?
go ahead.
So, like, this translation seems more difficult when what it was ma'loom, like it was he hit, she wrote, or he wrote, and it was easy, but like it has been written. So what will be the next one? For example, it was kutibat, like, yeah.
Kutibat, it has been documented.
Okay. Then
And
what about the next one? Like
dhuriba. So dhuriba will mean he has been hit. Who hit
okay.
him? For example, he has been hit. It has been stolen. It was in English. It has been stolen. It has for example, we say he has been killed. Who killed him? Who ate my chocolate? Someone. It has been ate, or it has been eaten.
Okay. So like the example of Duriba is he
has been hit. Yeah. So normally the majhul sighas forms are known that you normally put the word be. He has been, or been, been, been.
Mm-hmm.
So you have the meaning of been. So when been comes, it normally gives the meaning of majhul.
Okay.
That's the best way of knowing. And it is used often in the Quran, and is often used in text as well. We read this with dhuriba, and it's one form. All of three-letter verbs will come on the pattern of fu'ila itself.
Because in kutiba you wrote it has been written. So why did you wrote it? Why you didn't wrote he?
So because normally when you don't, he has okay. Now the verb daraba, the pronoun huwa, as you remember, huwa pronoun, and in the Arabic language, huwa is used for two things. It can be used sometimes for human beings, and it can also be used for objects as well.
Yeah,
Okay.
just for it.
So that's the reason why huwa comes in two meanings. Either in, if it's referring to human beings, then it's he. If it's referring to objects, then you would translate it as it. Same with hiya. It would be translated as she and it. Because when you say, you cannot say he has been written. A person is not being written. It's normally a document which is being written.
That was a confusion. Okay, so you are saying that okay, it can be used for non-living things too.
Exactly. Exactly.
Thank you very much,
You're welcome.
Asafar.
Sister Batul, Bismillah.
Yes. So what do you want me to read?
Alaykum salam. So I would like you to do the present tense, which is yaktubu, which we haven't done yet. So here in yaktubu,
Mm-hmm.
the present tense is coming with a dhamma. So I want you to do this first.
So you
Yaktubu.
want me to do present tense ma'loom, right?
Yes, correct. Ma'lum, he is
Okay.
writing. Yes.
Okay. So you want me to add the pronoun or just the
If you add the pronoun, it make it life easier to you for you to memorize. Yes.
okay. So huwa yaktubu, huma yaktubani, hum yaktubun, hiya taktubu, huma taktubani, hunna yaktubna, anta taktubu, antuma taktubani, antum taktubuna, anti taktubina, antuma taktubani, antunna taktubna, ana aktubu, nahnu naktubu.
Excellent. Excellent.
Thank you.
Now, the next thing which I would like to do now is move on forward. Now, the present tense, majhul, is also one pattern. It has one pattern. So all forms of the present tense for a three-letter verb, it's one form. So yuktabu, it is being. So yuktabu, yaktubu, he is writing, and yuktabu will be translated, it is being documented, or it is being written. Being, ing, which is present tense. It is being written. So the pattern is yuf alo. So I'm writing this in the group chat box. So you have this, and you just need to memorize it once, and that is it. Yuf alo. So remember the difference between yaf alo and yuf alo is what? What's the difference between yaktubu and yuktabu? What is the difference in the harakat? That's two differences.
Dhamma and fatha.
Yes. So the ya has a,
In ma'loom, ya has a fatha and
Yep.
ta has a dhamma, whereas in majhul, ya has a dhamma and ta has a fatha.
exactly. Is that clear? Is that clear, Batul?
Yes, yes, it's clear.
Go ahead now, Bismillah. I want you to do the 14 forms of majhul now. Yuktabu.
Me Batul again.
Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yuktabu, yuktabani, yuktabuna, tuktabu, tuktabani, tuktabna, tuktabu, tuktabani, tuktabuna, tuktabina, tuktabani, tuktabna, uktab, uktabu, uktabu, nuktabu.
Excellent. Uktabu, nuktabu. Excellent. Right. Thank you ever so much for that. Next person I will ask to come on the mic will be Sister Elia.
Yes.
Now, Sister Elia, imperatives. What is the ruling about the imperatives?
I can see a alif in all of them.
So what did I, who remember? So okay, you have alif in all of them, correct? What else? What was the what were the few? I think it's 4 steps or 5 steps.
It's
You
a
remember them?
question?
Yes.
Hmm.
Do you remember them or forgot?
No, I don't
Yeah,
remember.
if I remember it's an like asking
Okay.
question.
Okay. Now, step number 1. So when you make the amr, for example, in Surah, who has the Quran with them? Surah Alaq, Iqra, Iqra, Surah Alaq, Qara'a. So the verb is Qara'a, Qaf, Ra, Hamza. Qara'a means he read. Yaqra'u, he is reading or he is reciting. And the amr is iqra. The amr is iqra. Now, how do you make the imperatives? Sister Parveen Naqvi, can you teach everyone how to make the imperatives? And then I'll bring Sister Elia back on the mic. Sister Parveen, are you there? Okay, I don't know. Sister Parveen Naqvi, where is she? Okay, that's fine. Now, number one. Step number one, the imperative or the
Unmuted now.
Okay, yes,
I'm
okay.
unmuted now.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, we take the 6 from Mukhatab. So we take from Anta, and when we come to Yaktubu, we remove all the tas from all 6 of them, and because then kaf has the sukoon on it, so we have to bring alif, Hamza. So when we bring Hamza,
not Hamza, Hamzatul Wasl.
Hamzatul Wasl, yeah, we bring Hamzatul Wasl, so we can read it, and then Hamzatul Wasl doesn't have any haraka on it, so the next letter ta, middle letter ta, has dhamma on it, so we put dhamma on the Hamzatul Wasl. And it will become uktub. And next one, tasniya, we remove the noon, and we remove all the noons, only the last one for
Plural feminine. Yeah, plural feminine.
And we make the ba silent, and it will be uktub, and next will be uktuba, and uktubu, and uktubi, uktuba, uktubna.
Excellent. Now the other thing, so step number one was to remove all the tas. Step number two is that the last letter of the singulars is given a sukoon, and the dual and the plural and the noon in the singular feminine and the dual again, all of the noons are dropped. That's step number two. And step number three is that once we drop the noon of the plural masculine, we insert an alif to protect the waw. This alif has been put there as well in uktubu. Okay? Step number three. Step number four is that we look at the middle letter.
Can you please repeat step number 3?
Okay, step number 3 is that once we remove all of the nouns in the plural masculine, we add a alif to the plural masculine to protect the waw to be pronounced. Because we read it uktubu, not uktubuwa, uktubu. And step number 4 is we look at the middle letter of the 3-letter verb, because the Hamzatul Wasl is silent and the harakat of the Hamzatul Wasl is dependent upon the middle letter. Because the reason why the Hamzatul Wasl is brought in, because the kaf is silent. If the middle letter has a dhamma, the Hamzatul Wasl will have a dhamma. If the middle letter has a fatha or a kasra, the Hamzatul Wasl will come with a kasra. So whenever the middle letter has a fatha or a kasra, the Hamzatul Wasl will have a kasra. So there's only 2 harakat for the Hamzatul Wasl, either a dhamma or either a kasra.
No fatha.
No fatha, exactly. Sister Elia, go ahead now. Is that clear for you?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay, explain to me now.
Okay, so if we are talking about the al-amr, imperative, you said, right?
Correct.
So, like, first of all, we are going to remove all the ta from the sighe like we have done before. Remove
Yep.
all the tas from the beginning,
Mhm.
and then and the last letter. So the beginning letter, all the tas are removed. In the ending letter, we put sukoon
Correct.
on all of them, and what else?
And then
So
also, because the kaf is silent,
yeah,
we have to bring hamzatul wasl in the beginning.
wasl. Okay, okay,
And
and the alif will take the harka of the middle letter. So if it's a
correct.
dam, a dhamma, and if it's a fatha or kasra, it's a kasra.
Excellent.
And when we remove all the noon, we add an alif to protect the waw.
Only in the plural masculine.
Only in the plural masculine. Okay.
Yes. So it will be from taktubu, uktub. Go ahead.
So you want me to read the which one, the ma'loom one or the majhul one?
Ma'loom, taktubu to uktub.
Okay, okay, got it.
It makes it
Bismillah.
easier for you.
Taktubu, uktub. Taktubani, uktuba. Taktubuna, uktubu. Taktubina, uktubi. Okay, so here we added a ya,
Mhm.
right?
No,
Okay.
there's already ya in taktubina. The ya,
Oh,
yeah. There's no
got it.
extra ya. Okay.
Taktubina, uktubi. Taktubani, uktuba. Taktubna, uktubna.
Is that clear now?
Yeah.
I want you to do one more. I want you to do the verb darasa yadrusu. Darasa, he studied. Yadrusu, he is studying. Imperative is, I'm not going to tell you. You can tell me. Darasa yadrusu.
Udrusu.
Ud,
Udrus.
correct. Ud.
Udrus. Yeah.
Mhm,
Udrus. Then udrusa.
mhm.
Udrusu.
Udrus, udrusa, udrusu.
Udrusi.
Mhm,
Udrusa.
mhm.
Udrusna.
Is that clear for you now?
Yeah.
Jazakallah. Thank you for
Why
that.
didn't we remove the noon in like uktubna or
Because
Um,
we
tabna to
This
uktubna?
good question, Batul. The reason why this noon here, now this noon is the sign, this noon is a pronoun which is representing the plural masculine, plural feminine.
Oh, because it's a pronoun, it's not part of the word. That's why, huh?
Exactly, exactly. It's a pronoun.
Okay.
Now, the other question which arises, which is good that Batul has highlighted this. Now, I'm going to see if you could absorb this because this is technical. Now, first of all, why were the in the present tense? Now, this is a question I'm going to teach you in the form of a question. Now, why was there a need of a noon with a kasra in yaktubani and yaktubuna? In the singular, we had yaktubu, correct?
Mm-hmm.
We have yaktubu, taktubu, taktubu, taktubina, aktubu, and naktubu. So these singular forms, and this ana and the plural, the singular has a dhamma at the end, correct? Sister Parveen, you haven't done this as well.
Yes.
Okay? It has a dhamma at the end. Naktubu,
Right.
aktubu, okay? Now,
Right.
this present tense, the singulars are ending with a dhamma, okay?
Right.
And when a verb ends with a dhamma, it's called the singulars is called halatul raf. Halatul
Rough.
raf, because the singulars have a dhamma. So when a verb has a dhamma, it's called halatul raf. Okay?
The tanween, right.
No, verbs never take dhamma tanween. The verbs never take tanween. It only takes dhamma.
Okay.
So, Zaidan, kitabun, kalamun. It's only nouns which takes tanween.
Nouns, yeah.
Okay? Now, the reason why is that, can you see a dhamma on the singular? Yaktubu and taktubu.
Yes. Yeah.
Now, this present tense verb, yaktubu, yaktubane, is the original state. Is the original state for the present tense. So all present tense verbs in its original forms in the dual will have the noon with a kasra and the noon with a fatha, noon with a kasra, noon with a kasra in the dual and the plurals itself. Is this clear so far, Sister Fiza? Sister Fiza, assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
I was remembering
Sorry,
you.
I just joined late, so this is clear. Just you told us
Yeah.
that.
Is this clear?
Yeah, the verb yaktub and yaktubu, it always takes
Dhamma.
dhamma
Yeah.
because
And
it is in its halate rafa,
halat al-raf, correct. Now,
original form of
the verb.
yeah, it's not the derived like
No.
majroor or it's
Exactly.
like halate raf.
Okay, now it's good to have you on the mic. Now the verb also has three. The verb also has three states as well.
Mhm.
The verb has three states. Inshallah, I'll do this later, but because we're passing by and Batul asked a question, that's where I've actually expanded it more. The verb also.
Yeah, we should know these rules so we can understand this.
I cannot feed you overnight.
Yeah, but you just told one of the rules,
Yeah.
so
I'm just going to give you
Alhamdulillah.
I'm just going to give you a brief outline so that inshallah when I come back it will click and you remember it. It has halatul raf, halatul nasab, and halatul jazm.
Halat raf,
Halatul
halat
raf,
nasb, halat
halatul nasb.
jazm.
Yes, like lam yalid. Lam yalid. You need to say lam yalido. You don't read the dal with a sukoon. Sorry, dhamma. We read it lam yalid.
Which is halat jazm.
Correct. Correct.
Right.
Is that clear for you now?
Yes, it is. Alhamdulillah. Thank you.
So this is with regards to that. Now, I still haven't answered the question yet. Now, Halatul Nasab, I'm going to give you ayats of the Quran so that it's easier for you.
So what the example of halat jar is?
I'll give you, there's no jar. A noun has only three things. It can either have a dhamma, or a fatha, or a sukoon.
Oh, no kasra.
No kasra. Okay? Now,
only dhamma,
dhamma,
sukoon, and fatha.
Yes. Go to which one should I give you? Let's give you ayah number. Does anyone have the Quran with them?
Yes, we do in app.
Okay. App to must be here.
Quran Explorer.
No, if you have a hard copy is better.
Copy.
Give me give me 1 second. I'll send it across to you now. I'll send it across. Just give me 1 second.
Sure.
It's ayah number Surah Baqarah. Surah Baqarah, verse number 111.
Surah Baqarah 101.
Yeah.
Walamma ja'ahum. Yes. 111.
Yes, 111. Yes.
111.
Yes.
وقالوا.
And in this it says, now this ayah, it says waqal, so we'll go to here. 111.
Yeah, وقالوا
وقالوا لن يدخل الجنة إلا من كان.
Exactly. وقالوا, and they said, لن يدخل الجنة. So the verb here is دخل يدخل.
يدخل.
دخل يدخل. Because of the word lan, which means never. So whenever lan comes, lam noon, lan, it comes in meaning of never in the future.
Never.
Okay.
You will never
Yes.
enter.
So that's why the lam has fatha?
Correct.
Okay.
Lam has a fatha. Dal has a fatha, not a lam. So I'm just going to post it in the group for those who have not seen it yet. So this is called lan. So when lan comes, it makes the last letter of the singular verb with a fatha. Sister Narjis and Sister Gulshan, is that clear for you?
Yeah, trying to follow, because I don't understand
Yes,
much
yes.
about the Urdu. So she was saying jar and,
Okay.
so I'm trying to catch up,
No. This is Arabic. It's not Urdu.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just post it in the
You
group.
are saying that yadkhula has a fatha on the lam because
Just
it,
Because of lan.
Yes.
Yeah.
yes.
That I understood.
This is what I'm trying to say. So
And this is
And
which halat
this
you
is
said?
the halat
nasab.
nas.
Halatun nasb, yes.
Nasb. Okay.
Okay. Halatin nasb. Okay.
Now,
With
what is
fatha,
halat
with
nafs
fatha
and
at the end of
halat
the
jar?
verb.
Okay,
Can you tell us in English, please?
don't say the English. I don't want it to give the English will make you even more confused.
Okay.
Don't take it because English is a language where if I start teaching you Arabic grammar in English, then you need a degree in English language to be able to understand these terms. They're so
So
difficult.
preferably Arabic, yeah. Okay.
Yes, use the Arabic terms, but Arabic are easier to understand. Let me give you the other one now. Give me 2
So that
minutes.
means halat nasb and halat all these halat they don't have any translation in English.
They do have a translation.
They do have? Okay.
Yeah, they do have a translation. I'll give you them.
We can
Uh,
remember
It's
that he
better to
said
read
that
it and
states.
learn it in Arabic because that's the thing we are going to do, right?
Yes, it's easy in Arabic. The Arabic
Yeah.
terms you can remember, you can memorize them. The English ones are difficult. Okay,
You once you told us like accusative case, genitive case,
I'll teach you.
nominative.
Yeah, because I'm not my today's lesson is not to teach you the different states of the present tense verb. It's just to revise everything. So that's the reason why I'm not going to go into the details of that. Give me 1 second.
It's in ayat number 114. Use kara.
No, no, I'll-
111.
Yeah, no. Now
Yeah.
the second word is in ayat number 14. Surah Baqarah.
No, and
Use
the
kara. Zikra.
the next ayah I'm going to give you is this one here. Just 1 second. Go to this ayah, Surah. This is Surah Baqarah, verse number 196.
196.
196.
Yeah.
So وَأَتِمُّوا الْحَجَّ وَالْعُمْرَةَ لِلَّهِ. Now the last sentence, or the two last sentence, it starts with lam. فَمَنْ لَمْ يَجِدْ.
Yes, faman lam yajid.
Now lam itself, whenever lam comes, the first of all, the word yajid, the dal is coming with a sukoon. So this is halatun jazm, that the present tense of the verb, the last letter of the singular verb takes a sukoon.
Okay.
Which ayat are you talking about?
Sorry?
Which ayat you are talking about?
It's the
96.
196. If you look at right, 1, 2, 3, the third line up from the bottom of the Arabic text.
Surah Baqarah 196.
196. And if you look at the Arabic text in the WhatsApp group, third ayah from the top bottom.
Like in the middle of the ayat.
Yeah, just below the train, the symbol of the train.
When
So
lam
it's
comes,
just like
it
that.
gives jazm.
Lam yalid wa lam yulad.
Correct. So the verb here, yajid, is wajada. The past tense is wajada. Waw, jim, dal. Wajada means he found. Yajidu, he is finding. So the last letter is getting a sukoon.
So this ayat is known as Halate Nas.
This
Jazm.
example
Yeah,
is, yeah.
Halatul Jazm, yes.
This
Jazm,
example is
okay.
for
Jazm.
halatul jazm, verb, present verb,
Yeah.
halatul jazm.
Yeah.
So,
So
which
So jazam means sukoon, right?
let me just write this down in the chat box in the group. Give me one
Yes,
second.
usually jazm means sukoon. You are right. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it means here. Yeah.
I'm just going to write this in Arabic so that you know, and write the symbols next to it so that you are aware of what is Halatul Raf is this
Where are you right? I don't
in the chat box.
On WhatsApp group.
No,
Halate Rafa, yes.
in the Zoom group.
Zoom, okay.
Yeah,
Oh, halatul raf
In
has
chat
a
box, chat box. It's in chat box.
yeah.
yeah.
Halate
Halatul
raf
is
with
fatha and Halatul Jazm is a sukoon.
So you didn't give us example of halate raf, right? Or this one was halate raf?
What you see on the screen is Halatul Raf. Yaktubu yaktubani, that's Halatul Raf. Sister Pravina, is that clear for you as well?
Yes, it is clear.
Okay.
Halat and Nasab, Raf, Nasab, and Jazm.
Yeah,
Three
so Raf,
halat.
yeah, Raf, Nasb, and Jazm. Now,
Yeah.
let me explain now. Now, in yaktubu, taktubu, so huwa yaktubu, hiya taktubu, anta taktubu, anti taktubina. Sorry, ana aktubu and naktubu. So let me just change the pen. Give me one second. Let me just
These
change.
are Halat Raf.
Yeah, just one sec. Let me just change the color. So it's not allowing me there. So this one, this one, and this one here,
Tadribu. Right.
all of these,
Then
ana,
Tadribina.
ana adribu, and this one here. These are now in the in these forms here, you have a ba. The ba ends with a dhamma, okay?
Right.
Now, what's happened is that to demonstrate, now the word, look at the, listen to the words which carefully what I'm going to use now. Now, to demonstrate that yadribani, yadribuna, tadribani, tadribani, tadribuna are in the original state of the present tense. We have to add the noon in the dual, noon with a kasra,
Ani.
is added is to show that the present tense is in its original form. And the noon with a
Right.
fatha in the plural is demonstrating that the present tense is in its original form. Because in the singular, we had the on the ba, we had a dhamma, correct?
Right.
Yes, sir.
And now in here, yaktubani, the ba doesn't have a dhamma, it has a fatha.
Right.
And in yaktubuna, even though it has a dhamma because of the waw. So for this
Wow,
reason, yeah. So in this reason, the noon with a kasra and the noon with a fatha, noon in a kasra in the jewel, and the noon with a kasra there, and noon with a fatha, they are representing that this present tense form is in its original
form.
And that is the reason why when we make the amr, the noons
Right.
are dropped because it's no longer the present tense. Now it's becoming the imperative.
Imperative.
Is that clear now for everyone? Shanaz, is that clear for you?
Yeah, imperative.
Because it's amr, it's an order, it's no longer present tense. So that's the reason why in taktubu, the last letter gets a sukoon, and in taktubani, the noon is dropped. In taktubuna, uktubu, the noon is dropped. In taktubina, the noon is dropped. Taktubani, uktuba, the noon is dropped. Taktubna, this noon remains because this noon is a pronoun. It's a pronoun representing hunna, antunna. You all female.
Yeah.
Is that clear?
Yeah.
So that was the whole reason why this is a butul. This is answering your question. What the reason why these noons are dropped?
Thank you. Jazakallah.
Clear for everyone or no? Who's confused?
Yeah.
Anyone confused.com at the moment?
It's clear, but we will take some time to digest it.
Sometimes, yeah, we
Yeah.
need some times to revise it again and again.
Yeah. So just remember that in taktubu, taktubani, taktubuna, taktubina, taktubani, and taktubana, the noon with a kasra and a noon with a fatha which come, they demonstrate that the present tense is in its original form.
Okay.
When we make the imperative, the noon with a kasra and the noon with a fatha are dropped because now the present tense is changing its form from its original form to a different form. So that's the reason why this noons are dropped. So like lam. So remember, this is a point I'm going to mention now. Like lam, as I showed you, lam yalid and lam yulad and lam yajid. Like lam, like lam changes the last letter of the present tense to a sukun in the singular. Whenever a verb is made a amr, whenever a verb is made an amr, the same ruling applies, that the singular gets a sukun and the dual and the plurals, the noons are dropped.
Yes.
So only the uktubna, the last noon remains because it is for the muannas pronoun.
Exactly.
Okay. Got it. Thank you.
So I'm not going to teach you anything more than this today. If you can digest all of this, this is more than enough.
Inshallah. Yes. Inshallah.
Okay, I'll show you something else because mashallah, we've got some intelligent people in this class. So let me show if I can find it. Yes, this is the one. This one here. I'm not going to do this with you, but I'm just going to give you an illustration of what's happening. See this? Wajada. Wajada. Yajido. Yajido. This is going to be too difficult for you. This is going to be too tough for you guys. Let me just find that other sheet. This one. This is the one I
It
need.
was making sense. It was looking like good, something digestible.
No, this is easier. This is easier. This is easier. Okay, here. Nasara yansuru. Amr is unsur. Okay, this is a really good one. Actually, I'm gonna enlarge this to make it easier for you. Okay, Nasara yansuru. Let's go one step. Let's go. Yeah, let's go this one. Nasara yansuru. Amr is unsur, unsura, unsuru, unsuri, unsura, unsurra. And by the unsurani fa innakuma kafiyani. Yeah, okay. Now, when lam comes, here, look at this carefully now. When lam comes, this is halatur raf yansur. When lam comes, as I said,
it gives
sukun. So the singular has a sukun, the dual and the plurals, the noons are dropped.
Yeah.
So lam yansur, lam yansura, lam yansuru,
Yansuru.
lan tunsur, lan tansura, lam yansurna, lam tansur, lam tansura, lam tansuru, lam tansuri, lam tansura,
Lam tarsulna.
lam tansurna, lam ansur, lam nansur.
Mansur.
Okay.
Okay, is that clear?
Yeah.
Then I said
Yeah.
about lan. Lan is halatul mansub. Normally, when I think become nasab or mansub, mansub is when the noun is affected when it's getting the fatha. So when I said lan comes, it makes the
It
present
gives
tense
fatha.
fatha. Lan yansura. He will never help you, or he will not help you. So when you have the arrow pointing towards the left-hand side, it means that halatul jazm and halatul nasab in the dual and the plurals is the same with each other. The singular one is lam yansur, one is lan yansur. So when lan comes with a dual, it becomes the same as lam yansura, lan yansura.
Yeah.
Yansur.
Tansura.
Yeah. Lan tansura, then lan tansura, lan yansurna, lan tansura. This was lam tansur, and this is lan tansura.
Tansura.
And then lan tansura, and lan tansuru, lan tansuri, lan tansura, lan tansurna, ansura, and lan nansura.
Yeah.
Did this make any sense to anyone, or this was completely above your heads?
No,
It makes sense. It has the same thing as you mentioned, that the
Yeah.
noon stays there because it's representing the,
Original
yeah.
form of the present tense. Okay, if you
Just like you gave us example of the ayat from the
Yes,
Quran, it
yeah.
is exactly matching with that.
yeah. So this is the first class which I have taught this the whole lot. There's no other class I've done who I've done the whole thing explaining halatul nasb and halatul jazm and halatul taraf in one lesson. This is you're the first class I've done.
Thank you. Jazakallah.
This is from my.
Stays with us and increase our tawfiqat, inshallah.
Seriously, I'm surprised you've taken it in. All the other classes I've done, I've never touched upon all of this in once, especially in the beginning of book 2. I've done it in beginning of book
So
3.
can you please share these rules, this page with us?
I'll share that.
Yeah, you can. If you will share, we will try and make our sense more powerful.
Okay. Actually, I'm not going to share this. I just want you to understand, because if I do, because should I do it or should I not do it? Okay,
You do it.
You can share it, Maulana. It will make more sense when we go it over again.
No. The problem, the issue is that if I'm going to give you this, then next lesson I can't. Even next lesson, I cannot leave this get there uncompleted. I have to complete this session then. So I'll have to another lesson next week to complete this, because otherwise, if I leave it incomplete, it will cause slight confusion for us. So what I will have to do next session, I will have to continue this and complete this with yourself so that you understand the role of lam and lan itself.
Yes.
Sure. Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah.
Okay.
Inshallah.
So that's
Thank
what we'll have to
you.
do. Right, I think.
Thank you for the class, so we can listen to the recording again one more time.
Yeah, I was just about to say this, to send us a recording.
Yeah, we have to listen again and again. That's
Okay.
what I do.
Okay.
Most of
And the
time.
main points we can copy it also. So when we need, we open it.
Let me break this side down again for yourself. Now, I have mentioned, and you will see here on this text as well, in this on this chart itself, it says ma'lum, and the ma'lum itself, fil mudari ma'lum, this one here, is the original state of the present tense. All of the present tense verb has 3 states. halatul raf, halatul jazm, or halatul nasb. Or you could say halatul raf, halatul majzoom, and halatul mansoob.
Mansoob.
Okay?
So, but we don't have halatul raf in
Uh,
any of these.
yes,
This is halatul raf.
yeah, this one here, when you have the noons in the jul and the plurals, this is halatul raf or halatul marfu.
Oh, okay.
Okay? So yansuru, yansurani, yansuruna.
Yansurun.
Tansuru, tansurani, yansurna. Tansuru, tansurani, tansuruna, tansurina, tansurani, tansurna. Ansuru, nansuru. Then we have amr. So when you do imperative. Now, imperative is changing the present tense. Imperative is changing the present tense to a order, a amr. And when we make the amr, the singular form gets a sukoon. And the dual and the plurals, the noons are dropped. Tansurani to unsura. Tansuruna to unsuru. Tansurina unsuri. Tansurani to unsura. Tansurna to unsurna. Now, and this is this. The ruling of lam and amr is the same, meaning that like the last letter in the singulars gets a sukoon, unsur gets a sukoon. Like lam tansura, the noon is dropped. Lam tansura, lam unsura, the noon is dropped. Lam tansuru, the noon is dropped. In unsuru, the noon is dropped. Lam tansuri, the noon is dropped. Same thing here, unsuri. Unsura, lam tansura. Unsurna, lam tansurna. The noon remains. Can you see the similarity now?
Yeah, so then it means that the halatul raf is under al-amr, right? Not
No.
farid.
No. Good. Halatul amr is under the why am I saying lam and amr and lam is under the same category, meaning that it's not halatul raf, it's halatul jazm.
Oh.
The last word is jajam.
Exactly.
Oh.
Exactly. MashaAllah, Gulshan, you're doing good.
Thank you.
They're making it.
Al-Mazari is halatul raf.
Correct.
And this is halatul jazm, al-amr under that. And then the lam and lan are halati.
No, the sister Fiza. Let's look. Lan yansura. The singular is getting a fatha. Lan yansura. So the singular, when lan comes, the last letter gets a fatha.
Okay.
And the dual and the plural,
amr is doing the same thing.
Yeah, sorry?
Only the amr and lam is doing the same thing. They are doing jazm.
Exactly. And when lan comes, the singular forms get a fatha.
Yes.
Like lam, the dual and the plurals, the noons are dropped.
Okay.
Some are the same, but instead of jazm, it gets fatha.
Yes.
The single form.
Right. How? Okay. Who is completely baffled?
We can see the similarities you just told us, but we are confused why these are similar. The imperative and this
Okay.
like al-amr and didn't do lam. Why they are so similar?
Okay. Thank you for asking that question. The reason why amr and lam are from the same family.
From the same family.
Yes, they do the same action. This is the reason why, Sister Fizza, I was saying that I will have to teach another lesson now to complete this for you to understand. There are, under the category of amr and lam, there are other particles which do the same action. So amr and lam make the changes to the last letter sukoon, and the dual and the plurals, the noons are dropped. They are from the same category of halatul jazm. Lan also has other particles other particles which come in the front and does the same action as lan, that the singular gets a fatha and the dual and the plural gets a dropping of the noons itself.
Noon dropped everywhere. Okay.
Okay, is that clear now?
Yes, yes, it is.
Ma'suma Dirani, assalamu alaikum, how are you? Sister Ma'suma, you at work or just listening in? Okay, that's fine. So inshallah, I'll send this across. The only thing I need you to practice on is go through this sheet as I've started it, so I might as well go through this. I'll send you all of these. But the only thing that you need to remember, Amr, iftah, iftaha, iftahu, iftahi, iftahna, and the lam and the amr have the same ruling. The singular gets a sukoon, and the dual and the plural's noon is dropped. When lam comes, it says on top, al-mansub, al-mansub. So mansub means the singular gets a fatha, the dual and the plurals, the noon is dropped.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that's better now, inshallah. Okay, I'm tired now.
Sure. Thank you. Jazakallah khair.
اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وأجل فرجهم. So
Jazakallah, Agha, iltimas dua.
please, if you could do this, you will see. For example, once you've done this and memorized it, you will see many ayats of the Quran much more clear for you.
Yes. That's why I was asking this, because there are so many ayat with this lam and lan. Inshallah, it will be clear.
For example, let's start. I'll show you.
Lam yalid.
Then let's start from the Quran.
Okay.
वैसे अगर इस मर्तबा जो ना मजलिस से सुनने में ज्यादा मजा आया था बिकॉज ऑफ कुरान. जब वो आगा पढ़ा करते थे तो आई विल अंडरस्टैंड एवरी सिंगल थिंग because of
Inshallah, we will do that.
In Quran Explorer, like if you they have a search engine. If you type lam, they have
I know. I could do that, but I'm trying to show you from the Quran, from the verse in the beginning itself, like wala takraba. Can you see this? Wala takraba. It should be karaba. It should be karaba or karaba yakrabani. Yakrabani, yakrabu, yakrabani, yakrabuna. Takraba is wala takraba, referring to two people, meaning Hawa and Hazrat Adam alayhi salam. La is coming here. La takraba. Do not draw near hadhihi shajarata.
This is imperative.
It's negative. Imperative. Nahiya.
Negative. Yeah, no.
Negative. La takraba. Yeah. Here, ya Adam uskun. Uskun, sakana, yaskun. Uskun, sakin rahe. Live, dwell. Uskun, anta wa zawjuka. You and your wife, al-jannah. In the heaven.
In the heaven.
Uskun is halat-e-jazm.
Halat-e-jazm is amr. Correct.
That's the amr, yeah. It's a command, right?
Yes.
Imperative with jazm.
Yes. Wala takraba, it should be takrabani, but because it's amr, there's two types of amr. There's amr for doing and amr for negation. When it's amr for negation, it's called nahi.
Oh, okay. So imperative sentences, they have two types.
Yes.
Positive and negative.
Negative. And when it's negative, the present tense beginning, the present tense tas in the beginning or the yas in the beginning, they are not removed.
Oh, okay. Ta is there.
Yeah. La takraba hadi shajarata fatakunani min al-zalimin.
And ba is for two people.
The ba here, the alif here is the sign of tathniya,
dual.
Tathniya, yes. Dual.
Okay. Right, this is enough. So you'll see now when you read the Quran, when the la comes and lam comes, and when you see the verbs, why the wala takunu, wala takunu. It should be wala takununa.
Or plural.
You should not be. It should be takununa. The noon has been dropped because of la nahi.
La nahi. So negative imperative.
Yeah.
and takunu is for
Yeah.
plural.
Correct.
Mhm.
Then we have here, wala talbisu al-haqqa bil-batil. Do not mix the truth with the batil.
Batil.
So
Mhm.
libas ne jo alfaz libas, which is garment.
Mhm.
So labisa yalbasu, talbisuna means you are wearing, and la is
Right.
coming, which is negation. You should not mix truth and batil together.
Batil together. Right. And again, this is a negative imperative with
And it's
plural.
jazm.
And jazm is
Yeah,
there.
because noon has been dropped.
Mhm. Good examples.
So you see
So
that the
we have
Quran,
to keep an eye on ayat whenever we are
yes,
reading Quran. Inshallah.
وأنتم
Here we have
تنظرون.
lan
lan
nu'mina
nu'mina
laka.
نؤمنون لك
Green one.
حتى
Yes,
In the middle, yeah, Musa
yeah,
lan
yeah.
nu'mina.
لن
yes
نؤمن.
we got it
وإذا قلتم يا موسى, and you said to Musa, oh Musa, لن نؤمن, we will never believe laka to you.
Oh,
Allah, yes, yeah.
never believe.
Okay.
Halatin nasb.
Yes, correct.
Nu'mina.
Take it. Okay.
Yeah, you are.
Inshallah.
We are forcing you to stay.
No. I just want to give you examples so at least you know that the way I'm doing it is
Now it's making more sense and it is more clear with watching these ayat. Alhamdulillah.
We can
This one-
relate.
yeah, exactly. So when you read, you'll see the differences itself. Inshallah, that's enough now. Allahumma salli ala-
Thank you. May Allah reward
Thank
you
you.
for this.
Send us the recording, please.
Thank
Thank you.
No
Bye.
problem. Iltimas,
Allah.
inshallah. You're welcome.
السلام عليكم
Alaykum assalam wa rahmatullah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Rahmatullah.
Alaikum.